Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today I will be doing something new. I wasn't sure what the title of this video should be, but I settled on debunking the memes of the Naruto fandom. And that's exactly what I plan to do in this new series I'm doing. Yes, a series, since there are so many dumb memes and jokes in our community. If all of them were put in one video, it would take hours to watch and a lot longer to make. So that being said, let's dive in. I'll start with one of the most overused, dumb, and flat-out wrong memes in the community. The Sakura is useless argument is so stupid and just factually wrong. Let me list some of her achievements. She saved Naruto from getting his head chopped off by Zabuza in the Land of Waves arc, took care of Naruto and Sasuke after they got beat by Orochimaru, let go of her pretty self because she got tired of being a damsel in distress, created a cure to a poison that someone who was only surpassed by Tsunade, the best medical ninja alive in poison knowledge, couldn't cure, battled and played a key part in beating Sasori, an Akatsuki member, healed Naruto after his battle with Orochimaru, saved many people in the Pain Invasion, saved countless lives in the War Arc, played a major role in the battle against Obito Madara and the Ten Tails, kept Naruto alive long enough for Obito to seal the Nine Tails back into him, played a key part in defeating Kaguya Otsutsuki, the mother of all chakra and almost a literal god, defeated a pseudo-tailed beast in the novels, played a key role in curing Naruto's deadly illness in the novels, created a network of hospitals and mental clinics around the world, beat up Shin Uchiha, and is now training her daughter to become a powerful shinobi. And people still say that Sakura is useless? Compare her to someone like Hinata, who most people love. She stalked Naruto, allegedly liked him but did nothing to help him, got beat up by Neji, got beat up by Pain, got captured by Toneri, was only able to destroy the moon-moving thing with Naruto's help, got captured again, became a housewife who can't even train her own child. In fact, I'm planning to make a video in the future called What if Sakura was actually useless? Spoilers, the story would have ended before it even really began. I know people are gonna rage and this video will get a lot of dislikes, but I don't care. And also, before you go typing in the comments, let me immediately explain a few things. First, why didn't Sakura go help Naruto fight against Pain? Well, the first thing is, Shikamaru and his father didn't want to help Naruto either because they knew they were out of their league and would only make it more difficult for Naruto to fight because he would have to look out for them. The power gap was just too big at that point. Second, Sakura saw what happened to Tsunade and knew that she was possibly the only capable medical ninja left in the entire village. She didn't know Shizune was killed, but then there was no guarantee she survived. And even then, one skilled medical ninja won't be enough to tend to a whole village. Why would she go throwing her life away in a battle she knows she can't win, when she could do so much more for the good of the village as a medical nin? And third, unlike Hinata, Sakura doesn't have a Byakugan, so she can't just see how the battle is playing out. There was a Hyuga clan member nearby, but he wasn't giving her the entire play-by-play of the fight. She had to ask him herself what happened when she felt the Nine Tails chakra. And to those who disagree with her helping in the war, Sakura healed Naruto at one point. If she didn't do that, the war would have been lost, because if Naruto can't fight, then I don't think I have to explain why everyone dies. Sakura was also helping to fight the mini-Jubi clones, and was later healing the entire allied shinobi forces with the help of Katsuyu. Then people are gonna point to Kaguya. You do realize that if Sakura wasn't there to hit her, she would have escaped from Naruto and Sasuke, and the situation would have become very grim. As Kakashi doesn't have his Sage of Six Paths enhanced Sharingan anymore, Naruto and Sasuke are gonna run out of chakra way before Kaguya does, and Kaguya can also now freely teleport one of them into another dimension and fight whoever's left one-on-one, since there is no Obito this time to open a portal for Naruto and Sasuke. That's another thing. Sakura helped Obito bring Sasuke back into the battle. If she wasn't there, Obito would not have succeeded in that. I think I've proven that Sakura is factually not useless. One more thing, Sakura being called annoying or a bad character is different from her being called useless. I also plan to talk about that in the future, but for now I think I've ranted about Sakura enough, so I'll just get to another meme that needs to be debunked. Sasuke is stupid is another meme that runs rampant in our community, and while this one is a bit less retarded, it's still misguided. Everyone usually looks at this situation from Itachi's point of view. But you have to realize that Itachi isn't the be-all and end-all of Naruto, and is not the only party involved in this situation. Now try to look at this from Sasuke's point of view. You have spent your entire life hating and trying to kill your brother, who you think is evil and slaughtered your entire clan and family, and then you're told that that brother was basically blackmailed and forced to kill your family by the very same village that you spent your entire life loving, and now you realize how much your brother, who you just killed, loved and cared for you and the village, and how the village made him kill your family and then lied to you your entire life. What would you do? Go back to that village and say, hey, I love you, and I love how you forced my brother to do all this messed up stuff when you could have easily prevented this whole situation by simply negotiating with my clan or just not oppressing them in the first place. How nice of you. Now that I've killed my last remaining sibling, I can safely go back to loving you. There's no way you'll imprison me for becoming a missing or force me into a similar situation that you forced my brother into. There's no way you would ever do that. I love you. Thanks for the awesome childhood. No one would ever do that. That's stupid. How do you even begin to think that? I love how reasonable the Naruto community is. Obito is a pedophile. This is absolutely not true and so dumb it makes me want to pull my hair out. Like, come on people, don't you have better things to do? Obito is not a pedo. Seriously, what are you smoking? Okay, let me explain why this is stupid. So, the first thing he says to Kakashi when his mask fell off is, "You let Rin die." It's not because he wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old. It's to mess with Kakashi. Kakashi is suffering because he couldn't keep his promise to Obito, and Obito knows that. So he consistently brings it up to him and tries to get into his head. Notice how Obito never mentions Rin to anyone but Kakashi and Madara, both of whom know who Rin was to Obito and who both basically worked together to kill her. He even outright says to Kakashi, "If you think I started this war because of Rin, you are wrong." Rin was someone who symbolized a better life to Obito, the embodiment of his childhood and his past dreams. Losing her was the last straw because she meant so much to him, not because he didn't get a chance to boink her or anything like that. I don't know how it's even possible to come to a conclusion that Obito is a pedophile. Boruto is bad. This one I can never agree with. It's getting a lot better nowadays that the manga material is being adapted, and the people that hate Boruto as a character, I can't understand them at all. I will leave a link to a really good video by Naruto Explained explaining why Boruto is a good character and he is very misunderstood. It's way more detailed than anything that I could realistically say, but I will add this to the discussion. I saw a poll on YouTube. It was asking who people thought was the best new generation anime protagonist. The relative people for this video are Asta from Black Clover, Izuku from My Hero Academia, and Boruto from, Boruto. And Asta won by a long shot. This makes it even more clear than ever before. People can't understand any anime protagonist that doesn't constantly scream out their goal every 2 seconds. Both Deku and Boruto are very misunderstood or just flat out hated for dumb reasons. I guess some people are just too immature or stupid to understand anyone who is a little bit more complex than your average old school anime protagonist. Anyways, this is it for today. I have raged enough for one video. I just needed to get my frustrations out, and I will be making a part 2. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment and suggestions for this series. What memes would you like me to debunk or give my spin on? Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.